Hello students, in this session I am going to explain one program on time delay. So this is the program for time delay. So first instruction in this program is MVI A, FF. This instruction immediately loads accumulator into FF. Decrement A, this instruction decrements the accumulator content by 1. JNZ loop, here the content of the accumulator register will be checked. If the content of accumulator becomes 0, then it executes next instruction. If the content of accumulator is not 0, then it goes to loop label and it again executes the instruction decrement A. So RET will be the return to main program. So in this program, the instruction decrement A and JNZ loop executes number of times equal to count stored in accumulator register. Here accumulator content is FF, that means FF becomes the count here. So the time taken by this program for execution can be calculated with the help of T states. So this table will give the number of T states required for each instruction. In this case MVI A, FFH, in order to execute this MVI A, FFH instruction, a microprocessor requires 7 T states, and decrement A instruction, for the decrement A instruction it requires 4 T states. For JNZ loop instruction, in front of this JNZ loop instruction we have mentioned 2 T states, one is 7 and another one is 10. The smaller value is applied when the condition is not met, that means it takes 7 T states whenever the condition is not met. If the condition is met or if the condition is true, then it requires 10 T states to execute this JNZ instruction. RET instruction requires 10 T states. So this table will give the number of total number of T states required for execution of the program. So in the first instruction MVI A, FF, in the first column we have written instructions. MVI A, FF executes only one time. So this instruction will be executed in a program for one time. So it requires 7 states. So 7 into 1 becomes 7. Next, for the loop decrement A, it will be this decrement A instruction will be executed 255 times. So in order to execute one decrement A instruction, it requires 4 T states. So 4 into 255 times it becomes 1020. For JNZ loop instruction, this instruction will be executed 255 times, but 254 times it will be in loop, and 255th time it comes out of the loop and executes return instruction. So here we have mentioned 10 T states for 254 times and 1 for the 7 T states. For one execution we require 7 T states. So 10 into 254 plus 7 into 1, that becomes 2547 T states. For RET instruction, in this program RET will be executed only once, so it requires 10 T states, it becomes 10. Total T states required to execute this program will be 3584. Once we know the T states, it is easier to calculate the delay time. So the time required for one T state in 8085 microprocessor is 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5 microsecond. Here we are assuming that the operating frequency of 8085 is 2 megahertz. So delay time is equal to total number of T times into time taken by the microprocessor to execute one T state, that is 3584 into 0.5 microsecond, that becomes 1.792 millisecond. Like this, for one full program we are calculating the delay time. In the summary, time delay program will be explained and also calculated the time delay for the same program, and from this we came to know that time delay depends on T states of each instruction and on number of count present in the counter. Thank you.